All right, let's now shift our attention to Australia, where the political parties have started their election campaigning after Prime Minister Scott Morrison called for federal elections to be held on the 21st of May. Morrison kicked off his election campaign from Gilmore in New South Wales and will be spending the next 6 weeks on the road before the day of the voting. This time round, Morrison is of course counting on the experience of the Conservatives and the COVID management of his own government, saying that the opposition Labour Party are untested and therefore cannot be trusted with money. Australia's unemployment rate has dipped just about 4% in February and looks to fall further into the 3% range for the very first time since the early 1970s.
Our government is not perfect. We've never claimed to be. But we are up front. And you may see some flaws, but you can also see what we have achieved for Australia in incredibly difficult times. And you can see our plan. Our plan will deliver more and better jobs and the lowest unemployment seen in some 50 years.
Even though Morrison starts favourite on the first day of campaigning, the road ahead for the incumbent Prime Minister is very tricky. According to multiple pre-poll surveys, Prime Minister Scott Morrison has a very thin lead over the rival parties. A news poll survey showed Morrison leading with just about 44% of the vote, while the centre-left party has a rating of 39%. But the Conservatives are projected to lose more than 10 seats to the centre-left party, and Sydney Morning Herald predicts the ruling coalition could lose at least about 14 seats in the Western Australian states. Australia has witnessed a torrent of difficulties in the last 3 years, from COVID-19 to repeated climate disasters like floods and bushfires. Global attention was fixed on the Conservative government in its vaccination row with tennis superstar Novak Djokovic. Now, the opposition has slammed the controversy in a bid to gain inroads into the Conservative pockets. A win for the Labour Party will be the first in nearly about a decade in Australia.
The Djokovic debacle shows yet again the characteristic of the Morrison government. First they said somehow it wasn't their responsibility, the fact that the Australian government issued a visa. And this could have all been avoided.
Now, all 151 seats in the lower house will be up for grabs. Morrison's Liberal National Coalition holds about 76 seats, such a slender majority, while the Labour Party has got 68. 7 are held by independent candidates and other minor parties.
More than the husband and partner of our sovereign he was 65 years ago, Prince Philip created.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.